This is an extremely primitive and paranoid culture.
What does it mean, exact change?
Many of their customs will doubtless take us by surprise.
Yeah, you guessed correctly. Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home is my favorite Star Trek movie, for a few reasons, though I realized while watching it this time that it's not really much of a Star Trek movie. I mean, there's not a lot of space travel in it, there's almost no Enterprise at all, and it has none of the familiar alien villains we've grown to love over the years. Instead, this film focuses on the crew of the Enterprise, which is really the main reason I love it. Everyone has awesome moments in this film. It's just so much fun watching these 24th century characters wander around 1980s Los Angeles. Listen, when I was a kid, I absolutely loved seeing my favorite characters interact with the real world. Masters of the Universe brought He-Man to Earth, and I thought it was awesome. What I didn't know was that movies and TV shows did this to save money, so really the plot of Star Trek IV was entirely dictated by its budget. The studio couldn't afford a traditional Star Trek movie, so they came up with this very engaging and timely story about rescuing humpback whales from the past in order to save the future because it was cheap. And apparently the decision to have them do it in a Klingon bird of prey was also a budgetary decision because that set had not yet been torn down from the previous film. It's all about working with what you have. But the real reason I love Star Trek IV the most is because it's the funniest of these films. The comedy is sharp and clever, and that's just not always the case in Star Trek. If this is your favorite Star Trek film, I'd love to know why. And if not, you can tell me that too. Now on to what is absolutely the worst of the series. See you at the movies.